Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 18th episode of Carole Tuesday. Last episode, things are definitely escalating with Angela's stalker. That really needs to be dealt with sooner rather than later. Artie ran into a bit of financial issues, and he had to deal with that. Eventually ran into Tao, and they, I guess, came to some sort of agreement. I don't know, involving Angela. I don't fully understand what happened there, or I don't think Angela does either. But he just laid down some sick beats, and everything worked out. I guess. Also, I had an interview with Alma Times, I think it was called, something like that. The guy that we're familiar with. And he talked to Carole Tuesday. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff's moving around, so let's see what comes of all that. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, I've been looking forward to these miraculous 7 minutes for a while. But, guess we haven't got there yet. But we do have Polygene, that's what matters. With the sort of art style of this opening, it's really hard to believe that this takes place on Mars. Like, also the fact that we have trees like that. Like, do trees grow on Mars? If so, how? So, I don't even know if this opening takes place on Mars. I mean, those rocks look like Mars rocks enough, but wouldn't that be something if they actually went to Earth at some point in the show? Just enjoy watching them run around peacefully like this. That's kind of the best thing about this opening. Definitely have not had the kind of Yuri development I was hoping for with these two, which is probably my biggest disappointment with the show. But, I mean, the show's not over yet, who knows? But I'm basically kind of given up on that, more or less. Yeah, I can never trust Pinocchio. Pretty big deal. Great kick, though. Only love can break your heart. Bit of disagreement here. But as me. Ridiculous performance. That's kind of a vague direction. Yeah, just do that. I don't think Angela's a big fan of dealing with art again. Oh yeah, yeah, he got hit. He's not in the great position. Well, yeah, that's usually what you would expect. So he didn't die, that's good. It's definitely because of that photo, like without question. And who could have seen that coming? I don't think he wants to hang out with Angela anymore. Yeah, good luck getting any kind of boyfriend in this situation, Angela. Or a girlfriend. Man, this guy is just way too much. So I guess that's the hospital building there. It's really hard to tell what buildings are in this show. Recording now. I need to get a sign like that on my door. Yeah, a little bit tense because he always just yells shit at us. Probably as good as praise as we're gonna get from this guy, so. 32 takes of that, no wonder they were just so done with this. So picky. Only the finest shit could possibly please this man. Hoffner! Hefner. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's a good sign. Hopefully this goes well. I'm always nervous in these sort of things. You liked it? Yeah, he's involved. I know, right? He's a lot to deal with. Yeah, just wait for it. It'll be great. Okay. Yeah, I got act like you don't care. Yeah, let's not let's not pretend too hard. uh, you are some busy girls. Yeah, but will somebody drive a car at you? That's the real concern in this show. Don't get too close to Angela, because you may have to worry about that. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, that would be the one. Okay. Hopefully that goes fine. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a bad person, but it's just got a lot of got a lot on his in his head, I'm sure. You really gotta watch out for stuff like that, Tuesday. It's hard to do when just on the big screens. Well, yeah, as long as it doesn't capture you again. Yes, please. Yeah, she could take care of anything that goes wrong, I'm sure. You here? Oh, there he is. Yo, let's chat, I guess. I know, right? Also, gonna talk about Carole. Reverse interview. I see. Kappa. Okay, fair enough. Weren't we all? Some of us still are. I mean, he seems to be pretty open and honest in this interviewing. Oh yeah, that would definitely do some mirror damage. Whisper into my left ear, please. Yeah, no, don't be blushing at him, Tuesday. It's not okay. Does she ever? Because like everybody else, he's done with her. Yeah, who cares about family? I mean, that's secondary towards an election. Yeah, I bet you have. Yeah, Jerry, he's definitely shady. Yeah, this could be big. Yeah. Well, that's good, I guess. He's everywhere. Yeah, that's one way to put it. I mean, you do know that fan stands for fanatic, right? So it would still qualify as one. Oh wow. Don't expect me to watch over you anymore. Like you're doing her a favor. Just this guy is so just far gone, and apparently the vehicle's bugged. So guess that explains that. Okay, that's so damn. That's not good. Is that Angela Stalker's doing, or somebody trying to ruin his hearing in his other ear? It just could just be some sort of generic terrorist act in to oppose Valerie's policies. Guess it could just be something like that. But the timing just kind of made me think Stalker at first. But he's definitely more used to this sort of thing than Tuesday is. Of course, this happened in America. People would just look over and say, "Oh, cool, an explosion," you know. But yeah, definitely a big incident, whatever it was. Yeah, of course they're happy to see each other safe. It's like, I know when I'm a third wheel. See you later. Thank you for bringing my waifu back to me. I appreciate it. Now stop blushing while looking at him, Tuesday. A weather plant. Okay. So, I guess it's a possibility it was an accident, but yeah, I guess that explains why the temperature is livable here. They got those weather plants. Always reliable. Alrighty. Maccabee. Okay, yeah, I figured it was. I figured it was. Guess it would be the reasonable assumption. Yeah, of course, gotta use it as best you can, I guess. Although, a certain individual, huh? There's also a possibility that that was all according to plan. It was all planned by Jerry to have kind of like, you know, for the position to be more justified, you know? Because something he said earlier did kind of imply that he would do something. So. Tuesday. Yeah, I don't really blame you. He's kind of, you know. Didn't know there was a part of that, but sure. Well, I do, because, you know, her consultant there pushed her into it. Well, maybe we could, like, pull her out of the world of politics. Probably not, but that would solve the suffering a bit. Well, that's unfortunate. Tom's General Store. uh, poor Carole. Yeah, is that all it is? Because it's starting to feel like they're pushing a ship here. Carole might be feeling neglected. Definitely cold. He's with someone? Or, oh, okay. Well, that's a bit awkward. Uh, maybe the ship sank before it got very far. Oh well. Well, she may need you now, Carole. And it's actually snowing on Mars. I guess that's a thing that can happen. There you go. Is that umbrella glowing? What's a glowing umbrella? Oh, that's so cool. I want one of those. Very pretty shots here. Tuesday. Well, we found her. It's good. I was getting a little bit worried. There you go. And yeah, there you go. Carol's still there for you. That's what you gotta focus on. To be continued. Well, yeah. You know, watching that final scene was a little bit awkward for obvious reasons. Because I obviously wanted that ship to fail, but it's just I also don't really want to see Tuesday that look that sad, so a lot of mixed feelings there. But the very end was good when she ran back into Carole. But we still have not taken care of the stalker yet. A little bit surprised how long we're stretching that out. But it should be coming to a conclusion soon, like he kind of had a bit of a meltdown there at the end. At that, that one scene. Okay. That was the 18th episode of Carole and Tuesday. And, well, Artigan's still hanging out with Tao. They're still having a good time. Angela not having the greatest time for quite a few reasons, really. She still has to deal with the stalker. And Aaron, yeah, he kind of wants to not be involved with her anymore because it's not worth it, the risk and all that. This guy, this Black Knight / White Knight, depending on how you look at it. And he clearly views himself as helping Angela. So he just has a very twisted mentality, it seems like, where he views himself as, her White Knight, despite calling himself Black Knight. It's still really confusing, because he is a straight-up White Knight. Like, that's what you would call somebody like him, protecting someone that he views needs their protecting, and lacking a self-awareness of how condescending, that is to the person that you're White Knighting for, the typical case with any White Knight. I don't really like White Knights at all, if you can't tell. But anyway, he clearly sees it that way, whereas Angela doesn't. She sees him as not even a fan, as just a nuisance that she wants to be gone. And that kind of hurt his feelings a bit. So who knows what he's going to do now, because he had a bit of a meltdown there in the car. The responses, because he clearly has a camera mic in the car. So what exactly was that he said? I want to go back to that part. Wherever that was. It was around here, right? Yeah, he says he's nothing but a nuisance. He's nothing but a nuisance. I wish they'd just find and arrest him already. Don't we all? And what does he say in response? So you're treating me like a pain in the ass, question mark? Are you trying to get rid of your biggest fan? Traitor, traitor, traitor. Don't expect me to watch over you anymore. And that's a line that really sells it, that he thinks he's doing her a favor. Goodbye, ... Your greatest fan, Black Knights. So, yeah, if you just take it straight at face value, it sounds like he's washing his hands of Angela and not going to be involved with her anymore. But narratively speaking, I have trouble believing that's really how it's going to go. I can't help but think he's going to do at least one big thing, lash out in some way, either at Angela or at someone she cares about, or something like that. So there's just that kind of rage doesn't usually end with, you know what, I'm done, I'm going to go live my life now. Like, yeah, so I expect something to happen with that. Because he's still got to be arrested, right? Like, I don't think the show would just not have any kind of, what's what I'm looking for? Justice payoff, I guess you'd call it. You know, like, he's got to be arrested at some point, right? He wouldn't just not do that. And for that to happen, he has to make some kind of big move that leaves himself vulnerable to get arrested, so... Or I guess he could just kill himself. I guess that's a possibility as well. But, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Just always watch out for anyone that considers themselves to be the biggest fan of somebody, because that's a little bit of a red flag, you know? So anyway. What else? Oh yeah, we met with Hugh Hefner over here, talking about the rookie stage of the Fall Sidonia Festival. So that'll be the next big thing Carole Tuesday do, musical-wise. It was kind of funny because, you know, Gus gave the advice, like, okay, act like you don't really care. And then they did, and then he's like, oh, well, if you don't want it, I guess I can give it to someone else. And they changed their mind pretty quickly. He's like, no, we'll take it. We'll take it. We were just pretending. It's pretty great. They're pretty excited about that, which is great to see. But we still have the Valerie stuff where she's still up on this, you know, anti-immigration from Earth policies and stuff like that. Stop looking back, all that message and whatnot. See, where is the scene where... I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but... I think it might have been this scene. Yeah, this line here. If there are no waves, you need only tap the surface a little. That's the line that I think implies that he was behind that one terrorist act on that one plant. Because that is sometimes a strategy bad political people in fiction use. They'll do something bad and act like it's their opposition that did it, so they can say, hey, see how unhinged and bad these people that we disagree with politically are? They must be stopped, so clearly my policies are the way to go. Like, that's happened before, so because of that line here, I think that might have been what happened there. Especially because they made a point to say that nobody really got hurt or anything. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. And yeah, that's really about it for the episode, aside from, of course, the stuff with our journalist guy over here, which I've already kind of said enough on that here and there. But, you know, he clearly is going to be an important role in solving... and like the upcoming events and all that, because things are going to come to a point eventually in regards to all this political stuff, and he'll be there to document it, I'm sure. So yeah, that's all I really got to say on the episode. Hopefully Carole can cheer up Tuesday. That's kind of my final thought on it, so I guess we'll see. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.